Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Stellantis again. Uh, this hit, this news hit after I recorded the video about Stellantis and all the brands and all the trouble they were having. The Stellantis evil witch is dead. Carlos Tavares, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He has resigned as CEO of Stellantis, which is good news in my opinion. It's not necessarily something that any of us were surprised about in the auto industry, but it was surprising that he did it so abruptly over the weekend. So this is in Reuters. I'm gonna get into it by see Giulio Pivacari. If that's not how you pronounce that last name, let me know. And Nora Eckert. This was 3 days ago. Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares abruptly quits as U.S. Jeep Ram sales falter, which, yeah, we all knew that. Summary resignation has immediate effect. New CEO to be found in the first half next year. Company to be run by interim executive committee. Stellantis chief executive Carlos Tavares resigned abruptly on Sunday, 2 months after a profit warning at the maker of Jeep, Fiat, and Peugeot cars that has lost around 40% of its value this year. The company said it would seek to find a replacement CEO in the first half of 2025. Senior independent director Henry De Castris said in a statement that different views emerged in recent weeks among major shareholders, the board, and Tavares, resulting in the CEO's resignation. Basically, different views, meaning that he's doing a shit job and he needs to go. He did a lot of cost cutting, which resulted in bad quality for Jeep vehicles. He raised prices across the board and then didn't want to offer any sort of dealer incentives. So no one is buying Jeep, Ram trucks, Chrysler vehicles. Anyway, Stellantis said in a statement on Sunday that its board, including Chairman John Elkann, accepted the CEO's resignation with immediate effect, and a new interim executive committee chaired by Elkann would be established. For those that don't know, John Elkann, he's a scion of the family that owns Fiat, or I believe still has a majority interest in Fiat, which is part of Stellantis. Previously regarded as one of the most respected executives in the auto industry, Tariff's approach came under scrutiny after slumping sales in North American led the automaker in September to issue a profit warning on its 2024 results. That included a forecast for a cash burn of up to 10 billion euros, roughly $10.6 billion, mostly due to slow sales and bloating inventories in its North American market, the group's profit powerhouse. Yeah, dealers, you can go check some other videos, read other articles. All dealers that are under Stellantis brand, they have a glut of inventory, and that's a problem right now because they have new 2025 models, so they're going to have to do some discounting. The warning triggered a wide reshuffle of the group's top management, including change of its chief financial officer and of its head of North American operations, but initially spared Tavares. After that, however, Stellantis said Tavares was not seeking a new CEO term and would retire at the end of his current mandate in early 2026. The process to select a new CEO was initially set to be completed by the final quarter of next year. The rumors had been that they were already looking for a CEO, basically even shortly after he had taken the reins of the company by the Elkann family and others within the Stellantis board because they did not like the direction the company was going. Stellantis shares have lost around 40% of their value this year, while shares of U.S. rival Ford Motor are down 7% this year, and General Motors are up 55%. Elkann, the sign of the Agnelli family, which founded Fiat and is a top Stellantis shareholder through its investment company, XOR, thanked Tavares for his role in the creation of Stellantis, the world's fourth largest car maker by sales. Other big shareholders include the Peugeot family and the French government through public investment bank BPI France. Yeah, I think if the French government partly owns Stellantis, they're not very happy right now. It couldn't get worse. Jeff Lantham, who owns a Stellantis dealership in Detroit, said he was relieved at the news of Tavares' resignation. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Last year has been punishing for him as inventory has built up and sales of once dependable vehicles dropped. It couldn't get worse, Lantham said, adding his nearby GM dealership has not faced the same challenges. Stellantis dealers have become more vocal with displeasure in the last few months, sending a letter outlining their concerns to Tavares in September. I said this in the last video, but that's very rare to see dealerships actually like publicly scorn a auto executive. Sales of the automaker's vehicles through the third quarter of this year were down 17% in the US compared to a year ago period, with significant losses across Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Chrysler brands. The automaker has been struggling to sell even 2023 model year cars, data provided to Reuters by car shopping app Copilot shows. That means they have almost 2 years of inventory they can't sell. There are 112 days of supply in auto dealer lots of Ram 1500 pickup trucks and Jeep Wagoneers. Copilot data shows about 20 days higher than their respective rivals, the Chevrolet Silverado and Ford Expedition. New ideas and fresh forces. A source familiar with the matter told Reuters that tensions grew after the board felt Tavares was moving too quickly and focusing on near-term solutions to save his reputation, not working in the best interests of the company. Yeah, he was just doing short-term what would work, trying to inflate his salary, which obviously in the end didn't really work out for everybody else. The sudden announcement on Sunday indicated that the fissures between the board had to be severe, given that the parties decided it was best to operate with no CEO on a short-term basis, Bernstein analyst said. Fabio Caldato, a portfolio manager at Acom AG SGR, which holds Stellantis shares, said, "New ideas and fresh forces I need to plan the company's future." Tavares has led Stellantis since its creation in early 2020 through the merger of Fiat, Chrysler, and Peugeot owner PSA. The company has 14 brands. Tavares warned underperformers among the portfolio were at risk of being axed. Yeah, that's his fault. His outspoken style has often seemed in conflict with counterparts, including U.S. unions and the Italian government, which complained about his decisions to reduce auto production in Italy. Now, something I respect Tavares for is that he made these decisions and he basically just stuck with them and didn't essentially allow anyone else to change his mind. Granted, those are the wrong decisions in the end. In America, the United Auto Workers Union threatened a nationwide walkout, alleging Stellantis failed to keep the commitments it made in a contract finalized last year. Stellantis said it has complied with the labor agreement. Tavares is leaving behind a mess of painful layoffs and overpriced vehicles sitting on dealership lots, UAW President Sean Fain said in a statement. Yeah, so that's the end of the article. I'd be curious what you guys think about Carlos Tavares resigning. Is that good for the Stellantis brand and Jeep, Ram trucks, Chrysler, and Dodge? Seems like the right move. And it will be interesting to see who else they potentially are going to get in there. Will they hire somebody from within the company to be CEO, or will they look for somebody outside? And again, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you want more auto industry insights, updates, basically more car videos. Anyway, have a great day, everyone.